Hey there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim here to give you your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining me, guys. Appreciate you being here. Let's see what your spirit guides and your angels have to say today. And if you'd like a private reading, the information's in the description box below. Prices start at $20 and kind of go up from there. And it is a recorded reading based on your energy and what you want to know or what you would like me to ask. Let's get started. Virgo, what do you need them to know for their next 3-day energies, please? What would you like them to know? Oh, cool. Okay. What's this one? Whoa. Wow, you have some interesting cards showing up today, for sure. Essentially, you are tapping into a very heavenly realm at this time, this celestial realm. They're giving you guidance and vision. Oh, interesting with this one coming out like that. So they're giving you guidance and vision at this time, kind of letting you know, I think that you're going to transcend something here, an earthly concern, an earthly worry, because you have sublimination, and the way that this is flopping out on top, I'm getting like so many messages, because when the darkening card, which is similar to a dark night of the soul, or, you know, a period in our life where we're going through something really heavy, when I see it land on the Quicksilver card, that lets me know that you are in between two states of being. You may feel like you have one foot already into another, almost like dimension. I mean, we have a metal Mercury Quicksilver that is like in two states at once sometimes, liquid, solid. It's an energy of being like you, almost like you're even piercing through the veil a little bit, but you know that things are going to get moving for you. I feel like it's saying that you're in transition out of this darkening energy because of the help or assistance here from the angelic realm. That's the energies that I typically am tapping into, you know, for your readings. So I feel like it is that. It's highly spiritual, something to help you get moving. And yeah, I think that you could feel, maybe you're feeling some relief here of this energy, of this rather heavy energy. So a beautiful card, that sublimination, means that you are taking flight. You're taking flight, you're transcending. So it's not going to be as much of a struggle or a fight here. It's going to be like you either blow up really big in something, you become highly successful, or something that was a really big worry or concern, you just kind of fly right out of that situation. So it can be different types of things for you. With sublimination, it's an extremely positive card to get. So, and then the Golden Rose, this card here in the very middle, is about a sacred secret. Definitely think it's tied to this blue temple energy of the celestial realms. It's talking about a sacred secret that is to be unlocked at a certain time in your life. And divine timing is coming for this. So it's something that you're going to, it's either an event, the next cycle in your life. There's something here that's going to be revealed to you slowly, such as the way that the rose opens and some of the leaves are curled under, still concealing things, but the more it opens, the more that you get to see about this secret. This could be more and more of your divine DNA, your blueprint, coming more and more online or being activated. Could be gifts and abilities, spiritual gifts and abilities that get unlocked during certain times. And I think that they're saying it's time. They're keeping a very sweet secret from you that's going to allow you to transcend and rise above a difficult time. Yeah. So if you've been feeling the energy of being oppressed or pushed down, then that I see that being relieved. So let's grab something from this Cosmos Oracle and let's see what else they want to add to it for Virgos. What else do you want to add for the sign of Virgo? Please, Spirit, and thank you. You're overcoming the harshness of duality, the harshness of contrast at this time. Yeah. If there was something that came apart, like the antimatter card, if there was something that pulled something apart in your life, it is the duality, it's the contrast that you're experiencing, that you're in transition from. So if you are down, there's only one place to go. You must go up. And they're saying that is something that you're experiencing here, is the duality, and then you will be experiencing the positive upward upward motion here soon. Tell me a little bit more. Yep, you sure will. Lo, wow, what a message. Okay. They're saying that you're going from, wow, you're going from nothing to something huge here. I don't know if you're going from rags to riches, or if you're going from, I don't know, like making $1,000 to $2,000 a month to all of a sudden you're making $10,000 every month. That's the gravity of this energy. It's the contrast that you're going to experience, because when I say you're going to hit your target, when you get this gravitational acceleration card, I don't mean just hit your target. I mean exponentially your speed is going to really increase. This is going to, they're saying this is going to wow you. Of what you're able to, like you're able to create something from nothing here. But it was all a secret. It was all part of this divine plan for you anyway. So it's beautiful, beautiful energy. I would expect something in your life too. That's why I say this, like exponentially increasing. Like take whatever you make and then exponentially, like square it. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be so much bigger, and you have experienced the down, you have experienced the contrast of this duality. Ooh, tell me about them hitting their target, please. Tell me about them hitting their target. Very happy for you. Whatever your focus is on right now. Oh yeah, it's positive. It's positive. You're in alignment. Oh, man. You are in such alignment with the cosmic dance here on Earth. All right. Aurora Polaris, or sometimes we call it the Aurora Borealis? That's more, I think that's more referring to northern lights, when the Aurora Polaris is referring to lights in the sky, which you know, you are actually seeing that all over the place, not just in the northern hemisphere now. So this is like this cosmic dance, and this has been a lot of people have left comments too about what they were able to see in the skies, the different colors. I think that's absolutely beautiful. This is saying that you are in transition right now to being able to enjoy the contrast and the beauty that life has to offer in its cosmic dance. Why? Because you're aligned. You're aligned with positive things. You're aligned with positive energy. The solar zenith, it's like direct connection to the sun. Okay, straight line, straight up to the sun. I get that everything's in alignment with your chakras, that you are balanced, and you're really a highly spiritual human being, very connected to the divine. And because of this, maybe even because of your faith, that you know you can transcend earthly things, that you are a divine being here, you are the creator. It's going to be a positive experience because you have the proton. So that's what it's going to be like hitting your target. You're going to feel a really divine alignment, and everything's going to be working out for you. And look, trust that if you're getting that message, that's what's coming, because you wouldn't be getting this message if you weren't in alignment for it. All right. Whew, something very negative is transforming. Some kind of heavy energy is going in the complete opposite direction. It is the law of polarity, you know, when things are connected like that, experiences are connected like that, when we feel like, oh my goodness, this couldn't get much worse, and then all of a sudden we're in alignment for it can actually get way better than we even thought. That's what you're in alignment for. Oh, nice. Tell me more for Virgos tuning in. The forked road. The forked road, the direction change, options, free will choice, opportunity, multiple choice, crisis, possibilities, turning point, and the change in circumstance. Truly, you're going to be going with the flow, and no one's going to be able to stop your acceleration. That's kind of how I see this too. Once you make that decision of what direction do you want to go in, and only you can decide that, right? That's when everything changes. That's the turning point. Forked road. And do you notice how this guy is so cute? He's got his fingers in they're crossed behind his back, right? He's not telling anybody which way he's going to go. Not telling anybody. Planning, sure, but not necessarily telling anybody, hey, I'm going to go in what direction it is, you know. So there is something here about maybe keeping this like travel energy, this going here, there, and everywhere energy to yourself until something has been made manifest, okay? Oh, you're building your fortress. Similar colors to the card that says you're going to be taking flight. The fortress. So, fortitude, staying power. It says you are ready for anything. Determined. Unbreakable. You have what it takes. True grit. True grit. And it takes the grit and the irritation to create the pearl. Get a sip of water here. What else would you like them to know? Cabin. So the Taoists believe that the lake represents a symbol of serenity and peace and calmness. And so I think that they are saying that this would be very wise at this time to, if you can, disengage from, you know, sometimes the madness of the world. Find your peace inside yourself, or find a peaceful place to go out in nature to just be for a while. And soak it all in. So there's a need to reflect too. We see the reflection of this cabin. And I mean, a cabin on the water, that might mean something to you too. The cabin on the water. We have water in both of these. The fortress and the cabin. Tell me more. Virgo. The maze. So I think this is talking about your spiritual journey. The labyrinth is talking about how it has been a difficult quest to figure out up until this point. There has been times where You have made turns only to find that there's a dead end, that it didn't actually go anywhere. And there's been catch-22s all over the place. And so this was a spiritual quest that was complicated, but they're trying to let you know, especially with it landing on the blue temple, that spirit, your spirit guides, the sacred secret with the golden rose may be the key to figuring out what this maze is all about, and that you're being assisted by the spirit realm, by your team, with your angels by your side, helping you navigate. Yeah, so know that things are changing at this time. We would literally have the changing card, and this is what you are in transition from. It's seriously going from nothing is created, or not what you need, or not what something that you may have been worried about, a very dark place, to all of a sudden exponentially going towards your target, meeting your goal. And that's how it's all going to change. You are tapping into another water reference. You are tapping into the well here, finding deeper meaning in things. It's the spiritual well. And so when you drink from the well of the spiritual waters, you do not go thirsty, right? So this is when we're seeking out relationships to have deeper meaning. When we know that we are provided for continuously by spirit, by your team, no matter what. So this could be support from your spirit team. Yeah. And they're definitely wanting to help you out with a strategy. I feel like that has to do with this maze, because you can do it. Also, 333 might be significant numbers for you. They're showing up here in these cards. But with the crack shot card and the chess card, they're saying you have, or you're going to be given a strategy that puts others in a checkmate, or puts that situation that you thought was difficult to figure out into a checkmate. This is your power play. It is your master plan, because you're the crack shot, because you are so competent, you're the expert, superior, precise, dead on. You hit your target. That's what's interesting about that. Miss Annie Oakley, she hits her target, and that's what this card is all about. Hitting your target. Yeah, thinking ahead, tactics and moves. Let me pull a sweet love tea card for you. Celtic wants to add. Sometimes these are about love, not all the time. Embrace changes. Embrace change through challenges, true connections that can flourish also. Okay. That didn't work out very well. Wow. Okay, well, my nail made it flip out. So journey, growth, and this is about the shift. Tenderness. It's about maintaining your gentle spirit, even though you have gone through so much. This might be a connection that comes in, like a lover's energy with good match or the real deal. Certainly, if you have a connection already, I don't want to say, hey, there's a different connection coming in if this is something that you're wanting. But I see it maybe as a real deal, a new connection coming in. This is like that aurora borealis. That's how you pronounce the borealis. But the aurora polaris is the graceful dance in the skies. And this is the graceful dance here. Inspiring others. You're holding your footing. The rambling rose, growing apart or getting some space to think. And that might be what, when I said that the antimatter or something coming apart might represent a relationship for some of you all, then that would be what this card is referring to, because you are evolving, right? Evolving and need some space to think. Yeah. Let's get another one. adventurous, fluttering heart. So embrace the change with the journey and then adventures, travel, change, and plans, having new experiences, making new friends. So the key word here is change, 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 exponential change, and taking flight because of this beautiful alignment that you have right now. And this card's trying to peek out, so I guess I'll read it. Calcification is talking about how things might get really heated. You may have a desire to just kind of burn off everything metaphorically in your life that does not fit anymore, right? Because you've evolved in some way. Okay, I'm going to get an angel number message for you and wrap it up. 555. Yeah, I would say so. It's change, right? Fives are numbers that sometimes well, I would think if you're in a darkening phase or if you've been in this heavier energy, you would want the fives. Because even though the fives can be unpredictable, they are about changes, right? And shifts. So 555 says a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path direction. Be open and stay positive. I am optimistic. And 999, thank the past for your lessons. Leave it where it belongs so that you can make the best of a life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. And that's the truth. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Thank you for joining me, Virgos.